Hello, beautiful person. Thank you for stopping in. If you watched my previous videos, kudos to you. They were somewhat long and painful and very out of focus, so I apologize and appreciate you stopping in again. I want to do this video today to let you know that you are so much more important than you realize. I know when you're overweight that it's so easy to be down on yourself, to put yourself down, think that you're not worth anything, that you're a failure, and many other things that we tend to tell ourselves that are simply not true. And I want you to believe that you are worth something, and you're worth trying to get on track. You're worth investigating what's going to work for you. You're worth the effort. You're worth putting the right options into your mouth and doing the right things. You deserve to have the best health possible, and you deserve to have the beautiful body that you'll naturally start to have once you enjoy some of that optimal health. Please stop beating yourself up. We've done far too much of that, and really there's enough people out there who'll do that for you. So take a stand and decide that you're going to start being kinder to yourself. You're not going to continue to belittle yourself. I want to talk about today, and starting today. I'm not sure about the rest of you out there, but I've been famous most of my life when I've been having weight struggles for putting things off until tomorrow. It was always tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to eat better. Tomorrow I'm going to go to the gym. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. I promised tomorrow until it just got obscene. Tomorrow never really comes. It's always today, as we all know. And it has to be today. Start today. You know, if you started your morning and you didn't have the best choices or didn't make the best choices, or you've already gone through the drive-through for your lunch, don't think of your day as being blown. It's not blown. You still have the rest of your day to make some good choices for you. Start today. If you don't make it through today without having something that maybe you don't feel so good about, that's okay. At the end of the day, don't consider yourself to be a failure. Look back at what you did do right. So please, start today. Don't promise tomorrow anymore. Some things I want you to think about, and I'm going to use the term avoid when I really mean just don't have it. They're not your best options. They're causing your body to stay large, whether it's due to swelling, inflammation, toxins that your body's just not releasing, and fat cells. These things are contributing to your poor health and to this extra weight that you're carrying around that I would love for you to be able to get rid of. And I'm sure that you would love that too. Sugar. Sugar is not your friend. So just don't. When you're first starting out, if you want to find a sugar substitute, then by all means, try some out. But I think as you evolve through this, that you're going to find you really don't need the sugar, and you're going to find some wonderful replacements by the way of fresh fruits, additives. You just don't need it. You don't need to add any more to you than there already is. You're perfect the way you are, so why have additives? Preservatives. We're not trying to preserve you, so don't have them. Basically, pre-packaged and processed foods. You're going to find a lot of unnecessary food items or food-like items and non-food-like items in prepackaged and prepared foods. You don't know what's in them. I can't pronounce most of the items on the list. I expect that there are a few of you out there who can't as well. If you don't know what's in your food, don't eat it. Prior to eating a meal, consider having some fresh vegetables. That way you kickstart your digestion and you make your body feel a little bit more full. So maybe you're not going to eat as much supper or your meal as you would. Get to know when you're hungry as opposed to when you're thirsty. If I feel a little bit hungry, I think back to when I last ate, and if it was relatively recently, then I have some water. And if 20 minutes or half an hour after that I'm still feeling hungry, then it's a fair bet that I'm hungry. So I put something in. It's as simple as that. I don't put off eating a meal if I think I should have one. I'm not trying to avoid eating. I'm trying to avoid being confused about the messages my body's sending, and I want to respond properly. I don't want to be eating all the time just because I might be thirsty. I really try not to eat when I'm upset now. So if I'm stressed out about something, or if I'm feeling sad or mad about something, I try not to eat. And I don't mean I'll go, an entire afternoon or an entire day without eating. I try and find some ways to calm myself down, if it means sitting at my desk and taking some deep breaths, or getting up and walking around for a few minutes. That usually does the trick. I want all of my body's energy to be going towards digesting my food. I don't want it spent in the fight or flight symptoms that the body puts out. So try that. Ask yourself how this food that you're going to eat serves you. Is this food the most optimal food that you can put into your mouth, or is it a guilty pleasure? And I'm not down on the guilty pleasures. We all have them, and I have mine as well. They're just very seldom. So really think about what you're putting in. Is this food bringing nutrients to your body? Is it going to be easily digested with the vitamins and nutrients being absorbed, and what's not required being eliminated within 24 hours? Give some thought to how your food is prepared. Is it prepared in a manner that makes it easy for you to digest, easy to absorb the vitamins and nutrients, and easy to eliminate when you're done taking all the goodness out of the food? If it's not prepared in a manner that's going to assist you with that, maybe reconsider that. Charring. We all love our charred grilled steaks and barbecue, but really it's not the best option for us. So when I talk about consider your preparation, that's kind of what I'm talking about. How you're cooking your food, to what extent. Chew your food. If you chew your food enough, you're helping to pre-digest it, which again makes it easier on your digestive system, and it aids the whole body. Find healthier options. For example, instead of having a wrap, you might want to consider using something like a collard green or a piece of lettuce. The bread is just a vessel, so if you can find a healthier option, that's great. I'm also going to recommend to you that you stop eating 2 hours before bedtime. And I know this can be hard if you're typically a snacker, but if it means having to go to bed sooner, then do it. It's for you. It's so that moment by moment and day by day, week by week, you're starting to feel better. Maybe you have some ailments that start to improve. Maybe you start to lose some weight. Maybe you start sleeping better. Perhaps your complexion improves, your mental clarity, your stress level, a whole host of things. But I'll just leave you with that for now. I hope you have a wonderful day. Be kind to yourself. And thanks for stopping in.